The Nick F guy with the fastest lap.
Skylin.
Nick
That's his-
Fuentes.
Yeah, Nick Fuentes, fastest lap.
His first name is Nick, and I guess his last name
Alright.
starts with an F.
Everybody out of the
Everyone
box.
out of the
Why
boxes. Way to go, Joe.
Why? You're on the wrong version. That's
Are
why.
we qualified yet or no?
How am I on the... Yes, we have. How am I on the wrong version?
Can I qualify or
Because
no?
we spawned
No.
in our box.
What?
You don't spawn in boxes.
I thought you said I
on
would have
proper version.
time.
If you showed up at... Because you said you were right there. The qualifying cutoff said 7:55 every race.
You start the race.
You gotta download it from the temporary history, Mike.
Okay.
Oh my god, don't make me kiss you, Joe. Is it on your file share?
It's fine.
No.
I'm gonna do my own fast lap
You got it,
while
bro.
you're setting up. Well, I'm gonna do the.
Okay, bro, you got
I
it.
don't have the qualifying game type. Here, I'll just give me last box pick. I'll do a. I'll just
Yeah,
do a fast lap.
you got it, bro. Yeah, yeah.
What?
Yeah, do your
Promote
thing.
me, I can just
What's
put the
the
I got it,
track
Joe.
back.
I got
qualifying
it,
game
bro.
type? Do you not have it or?
It's on. Should be on Aaron's file share. Just put on any rate type.
But how do I set the qualifying conditions, or is there like a?
It should be good.
Start in the race.
Be a little freak boy.
Oh.
I want to see you naked, boy.
Huh?
Yeah, all these guys are picking boxes. All these guys are picking.
I'm on a
boxes
black
I can
screen. Let's
qualify.
go.
Okay, what does that have to do with me, Joe?
Nothing's happening. It's just a black screen.
Probably because Cam quit in the middle of Chardon.
Way to go.
No, I didn't quit.
Gotta crash my game.
Would like to qualify. I would rather qualify and then start last.
I had to restart my game.
Yeah.
What clip?
Yes, sick. Anyway, who was, I couldn't see if had or added on his file share.
Just go to recent game
Here,
types.
But I didn't.
Oh my.
Don't worry, I'll fix
Alright.
it.
First box selection goes to Barry.
Can I get an invite to the game, please?
No.
I had to restart my Halo. Because somebody caused
This
it
is
to
why I closed it.
I'm
at
always
7:55.
picking
Barry, your
something in the
first box
middle.
selection.
I'm
Alright,
always picking
next
something.
box selection goes to
Mwah.
Joe fucking Nightmare. This is why I end qualifying at 7:55, by the way. Joe, pick your box.
Yeah.
Joe, pick it. Eddie, Popular, pick your box. Or
Wait,
Zodiac,
Rodney.
excuse me. Zodiac, sorry. Fuck, Eddie, pick your box.
You queef.
It wouldn't have mattered anyway, bro.
I forgot. Do you have to stay below the line or after the line?
Ghost.
So I made pit road entry to where you can enter it
Ghost, pick your
before
box.
the curbs going into 3, or you can enter it coming off turn 4.
Nike, pick your
It's
box.
faster to enter off turn 4, so I'll probably just enter pit road
Nike,
coming off
Nike,
turn
pick
4.
your box.
But if it becomes an issue, then we can switch it to going into 3.
So I can enter in either turn 3 or turn 4?
No, enter off turn
Off of
4,
four.
but if
Chosen
enter
pick your
off
box.
at turn 4, but if it becomes an issue, we can switch it to entering off turn 3.
All right.
Okay, gotcha.
Give me one
And
second.
then you have to stay
Cam,
on
are
the
you ready?
apron through 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm just putting in a lap really quick.
Well, there's walls there, so it's easy to follow.
Y'all stay in
While
your
we're waiting on
boxes.
him, I'm going to pee real quick.
Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. I'm just kidding.
Another pitcher for the Marlins.
It's gonna be a good, pitcher, Marlins, 2001.
Is it 15-5?
Yeah, it's really
pretty
good. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah,
actually.
that's good.
That was literally like almost full time, yeah.
15.
That's decent,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright. Where does that put me on the grid?
Yeah, you can join. Russ Race Space.
Where do I go on? Do I get a grid spot with that lap time, or you?
No. No.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
What do you mean, fuck me? Fuck you, bro.
You said I got.
He
You
wishes
said I
you'd
was
fuck
allowed
him.
to qualify.
If you got here by the fucking end of qualifying, bro.
You said. All right. So I get to
Pick,
pick a box.
pick
Hold
your
on.
box, player. Damn. All right, end of pit road. Order I call out. It is starting first. Barry Barrows on the inside or outside. He gets the pick.
Barry, what do you
Zodiac
want?
second.
Inside or outside, Barry?
Or Joe Nightmare second, excuse me.
I'm gonna take the outside this time.
All right,
Okay.
Barry outside, Nightmare inside. Then it's Zodiac, Eddie Pop, Ghost, Nike, Chosen on the inside, Chosen on the inside, and then it's Camonized on the outside. Chosen, you here?
1 second. 1 second.
Chosen. Go ahead and line up.
It's moving back there.
You are seventh on the inside. Cam, you're on the outside of Chosen. You're on the inside, Chosen.
Let me know when to go.
Chosen, you're on the inside.
Behind me.
I don't
Chosen, you're
think-
behind Ghost.
Inclement weather guy. Right
Is
here.
there an invisible guy on me?
Black and gold.
All
There
right,
you go.
Chosen, you're on the behind Ghost.
Oh god, my neck.
Holy shit.
My neck.
All good.
I'm gonna pull up.
Don't pace off yet.
Okay.
No, I'm just
Don't
pulling up
pace.
to get more room.
Okay.
There's no
More room,
More
there's a
room
whole
for
fucking
what?
pit road, bro.
Motherfucker, people can't line up properly, so you can't even.
We-
You don't even get fuel anyway, so. And nothing starts
What?
until we hit the
Yeah,
checkpoint.
Why are you pulling up? All right.
Bro just wants to cause
Fuck the
problems.
rules.
Joe, are
You're
you
good,
a
Chosen.
Jew?
Ready to go.
All right.
No,
Catch
I
up to
celebrate
Joe.
Christmas.
Barry, you're on the outside of Joe.
Do you call it a
Everybody
holiday?
move up to Joe.
Hello, sorry about that.
You're good, Chosen. You're on the inside of the last row. Don't pace off yet because we're waiting on
Oh.
Cam. Just catch up to Joe is all I said.
I'm on the right side.
Yeah, you're on the left.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
that Joe was
Cam's
going
on your
for me then.
outside. All right, pace off. We're going this time at the restart box. Good luck, everybody. Race is 130 laps. 130 is the white, 131 is the checker. Opix is up here in the booth with Brendan streaming.
Out here. It's out
Let's
here,
go,
right?
We should get
Opix.
some. We should get some commentary between you and Optic.
We are. We're
I'm
going
not
this
I'm
time.
not talking much right now.
We're going
Barry,
this
you
time
get to
by.
control the restart.
Go.
Oh, Barry with a good start. 130's white, 131's checker. Pit window, it's like 29 laps by yourself is what I've been told. Good luck, everybody. We're live at
Put on
Chevrolet
40,
Speedway.
40.
Yeah, it's 40-40. And we are green at Chevrolet Motor Speedway with playoff or championship implications in play here.
Don't you put that evil on us, Ricky Bobby.
Championship implications. We come down to this race. We have almost a flip from Eddie Popular in fourth. We've kept it green for a lot of laps since last race. We've kept it green for full 2 races this season for the first time, or the third time ever in HPL history. Have we gone green the whole race? We'll see if we can continue that streak and get 3 this season, 2 in a row at Chevrolet Speedway. But looking ahead at the race for the championship, we have 3 races after this one. We have a break next week and then a break the week following, so 2 weeks off, and then we come back for Boulder Bay, followed by Hawaii International, so a short track into a 1.5, into the finale at Colgate. So 3 more races after this one to make up the deficit here. And posted earlier in the chat on Discord, in order for second place in points Joe Nightmare to have a chance to win the title, he needs to gain an average of 6 points on Eddie Popular every race from here to the championship. And right now, if he is in the lead, he would get over 6 points gained on Eddie Popular. He would get 8 points gained. Eddie's running third, would give him 22. Joe with a win would give him 30. Zodiac and company with Cam and Eyes back in the third and fourth positions in the point standings need 7 or more points on average a race to eclipse Eddie for the championship title. So we'll see what they're able to do here tonight, 9 laps into Chevrolet. Eddie Popular running that outside line, trying to catch up. This looks very reminiscent of last week at Homestead, where Eddie and Joe and Zodiac were all battling there after a controversial finish where Zodiac Chaos bended the rules to his advantage. Sorry, bent.
Bended the rules.
I'm sorry, I'm very sick, and I'm a little tipsy. And that rule has been patched. That method has been patched. If you speed on the final pit stop and you do not serve that penalty, you automatically lose
Harry, what happened? Why
the
are you
positions gained by that. You
No,
get
no, no,
a
I almost-
last place points
I almost,
finish.
I almost caused an accident with Cam again.
No, you're all good, Barry. Race your race, bro. You good. We have a battle for the lead side by side with Eddie in third, trying to find a way around these two on this tight track. And yeah, again, last week Zodiac pulled out a huge win to keep himself in this title race, and he's looking to keep that streak going at Chevrolet with Joe Nightmare battling him in second, Eddie Popular third, about halfway into the pit window. This race is sponsored by Brendan. Thank you for streaming all the races this season. The GOAT. Archiving all our races for us as Joe Nightmare into pit road off of 4 for the first time today on his pit strategy. I love you, Brendan. Thank you.
Whoa, it's not open?
Off of 4, you can pit. Yes. Off of pit road, there's no option but to follow the access or the exit road out. So, enter pit road off of 4. And Joe Nightmare comes off of pit road. He's about half a straightaway ahead of Zodiac, so he stays on for the moment. The question will be, where will he cycle once this finishes up? Will he gain enough time by running by himself? Zodiac running in front of Popular, Popular behind. They're still yet to pit. 3 wide battle back here, though. This is interesting. Back here for 4th, Camonized, Barry Barrows, and Nike in a great battle for 4th.
Okay, well, it doesn't look like it. It looks
Eddie
like
Popular into pit road. Chosen was also to pit road. He had a good stop.
It is open.
Eddie into pits.
I am not fucking sitting here.
No. Absolutely
No.
fucking not. No.
No, denied.
Fucking.
Eddie out of pit road. Where will he cycle? Cam enters pit road for his first stop of the night. Same with Nike
Damn it,
2000.
why do you fucking pit too, man? Fuck you. You fucking little fucking. God damn it, man.
Damn, I'm hitting the
Fucking
pits. I'm
get
hitting the
away
pits.
from me, man.
Xbox, record that. Off of pit road, they race. Cam beats Nike out. Nike behind him. Cam not too far behind Ghost, so a good pit stop for him. Nightmare, Popular, cycle
idea
to
how
the
it works.
lead. How what works? Oh, the pit cycle?
Yep.
Fuck off, man.
It doesn't.
You guys just have to fucking pit, huh? Like, I'm pitting to get away from you, like, because you're in the fucking way. Fuck off.
I was behind you the whole time.
True. You spitting facts there. Barry, I mean, how they do it is they just calculate, like, since the pit window is about 29 laps, you can run solo, roughly. You just multiply that, or, I mean, you divide the race by that amount. So, like, 130 divided by 29 is like 4.4, 4.5. So that's roughly how many times you'll need to stop. So this race, you'll need to stop about 5 times. You want to maximize how much fuel you get each time, depending on what your strategy is.
Yeah, that's the thing that I don't know. Not the calculation thing, but this is the first time
The fuel
I'm
thing.
doing
I get you.
the fuel thing.
Yeah, I mean,
not
where you
the-
pitted there was fine. That was fine. getting full tank. I mean, if
I'm
you're all
attempting.
on the last one, you might want to short it. You might not want to get a full tank, but that one was a good one to get. But after the pit cycles, Joe Nightmare, Eddie, and Zodiac have extended their lead. This top three is dominant the last couple races. Joe Nightmare is leading. Eddie's in second. Zodiac about 2 more car lengths behind Eddie than Eddie is behind Nightmare. And that's your top three, followed by in fourth. You got Barry Barrows, Camonized in fifth. Nike 2006, seventh. 6-7 Ghost. And last is Chosen right now, but everybody's still on the lead lap, keeping a good race going. We've had a very clean season so far as incidences are concerned. It's been
Will we get the 3? Will we get the 3 in a row?
Will we get? Well, it won't be 3 in a row. It will be 3 this season. It'll be 2 in a row. And considering as we only had 1 race ever in 17 or 18 years that went green the whole time, I'd be shocked. And drafting is still in play. Hasn't been very utilized this season, but we'll see how it affects the drivers today at Chevrolet.
I'm not fucking sitting next to you. Fucking.
Are you chewing on tobacco, Cam?
I should have muted before the race.
It's all good. Chosen in the pit road. Smooth entrance. Chosen is kind of low-key goated at entering pit road. Refuels. Joe Nightmare staying in the lead, but Eddie Popular's catching up to him. Back into pit road goes Camonized to short pit.
No. I'm not fucking doing this again. No fucking.
And Cam comes out of pit road by himself. Kind of where he wants to be. Joe Nightmare leading. Eddie second, but Zodiac has gained on Eddie, and Eddie has gained on the leader here. So questions to Nightmare's pace right now. Does he have the pace to win this? He's got the strategy right now. Does he have the pace?
Yep.
Opex, what are you seeing down in pit road? Opex, what are you seeing down in pit road?
I'm telling you, there's nothing going on down here.
Clearly that's not true.
Do you see anybody in their boxes?
Opex, what did you see on that last pit stop there from Cam?
I'm trying to just watch the race with others. Leave me alone, I know what I'm doing.
Off of turn number 4, 39 laps completed already, a lot of the way through this race, and Eddie Popular is hunting down Joe Nightmare for this win. And honestly, at this stage in the game, with 3 races after this one left to go in the season, if an Eddie Popular win comes here, this would be devastating, even if Nightmare was able to salvage a second. And Eddie is hunting him down, but holding on to the lead still is Nightmare, and Zodiac is closing the gap there in third. Falling back in a distant fourth place is Barry Barrows, having a good performance after qualifying on the pole. Fifth is Nike 2000. Sixth is Ghost. Seventh is Cam, and last is The Chosen right now. And currently where they run could get a little interesting here coming up on pit stops. Eddie with an interesting line there as they once again are even into 1 and 2. I mean, these cars are not separated by a lot. It's going to come down to pit strategy, where these races have gone green with these smaller lobbies. Every race we've had, you know, about 8 people, it's been green pretty much the whole way through, and pit strat is the name of the game. We have hardly had any yellow flag pitting since, I mean, basically the beginning of the season. So we'll see what happens here between these top 3, because execution is going to be crucial. We've seen the blunders from Zodiac. He's been one of the tougher ones to nail the pits, and then Joe and Eddie are usually pretty flawless when it comes to pitting. The question is, who has the better strategy today? Eddie and Joe into pit road at the same time. Here on a pit road Opex, we send it down to you.
All right, well, Edward's a little bit crooked in his box. Nightmare's going to try to, smooth entry, straighten out in his box. That's going to help him get a better exit. Is that crooked entry from Pop going to cost him? He exits pit road. Waiting on Nightmare. Is he gonna full tank? Is he gonna short pit?
Got it. You got it.
Edward gets
Jo-
out in front of Barry. I think that entry definitely affected Popular a little bit. He almost got by Barry out of pit road, but Edward's able to maintain position. But
Yeah, it looked like. Sorry to interrupt. It did look like a little bit of an alternate strategy there. It looked like somebody had to fill than the others, and Nightmare comes out on top out of pit road there. Excellent analysis there from
Oh, you're gonna hit?
Opex.
Okay. I'll leave it open. I'll leave it open.
And right now, into pit road goes Nike 2000. Barry Barrows went into pit road there as well, as you astutely caught, and he had a pretty good pit stop. Nightmare was in, had a good stop. Nike overshoots his box a little bit, but nothing catastrophic.
I have a penalty with speeding, damn it.
At least you don't run out of fuel, or like it doesn't burn fuel while you're in your box. Ghost currently, from what I'm seeing, hasn't pitted, so he's technically the leader. Cam looking to draft
really?
Eddie.
Ghost
Am I
has
tripping?
not pitted.
Sorry, hold on. Let me double check.
Probably pitted.
I wasn't looking at checkpoints. He just went into pit road now, so that would make the leader by default Zodiac Chaos, who had an excellent pit, or hasn't. Yeah, he did pit, and Joe Nightmare and Eddie Popular somehow got beat by Zodiac Chaos in pit road there, and Eddie's actually back in the fray a little bit. Cam loosened himself up, let Eddie by. I think he was trying to draft there, but
You what?
no reciprocation, as Barry Barrows runs in fourth with fifth behind. That's Ghost. And then sixth, the Nike 2000. Seventh is Cam, and then last is Chosen, I believe.
Says I'm in eighth. It says I'm in eighth, just so you know.
No, I'm tripping. Cam is fifth. Sorry. Is he? Can't tell.
Yeah, that losing 5 seconds and backing up didn't help. I probably lost 7 seconds on that hit.
I actually think Cam is fourth. Never
He's
mind,
still
Cam is
in
fourth. Cam is
Wasn't
fourth,
Cam
excuse
second?
me. So Cam is in fourth. He let Eddie by slowing up. I think he wanted to draft, but he didn't. And now the question is going to become, what can he do with this track position? Can he get a fortunate yellow? Because he did short pit. It's really a question of getting lucky in these scenarios. People are spread out right now. Somebody's breathing in their mic. Sounds like Blake Ashby. He's eating chicken nuggets right now while he's driving.
Sponsored by McDonald's, by the way.
Bro, 10 count.
Come
We
with
are
McDonald's.
Yeah, we're almost getting close to halfway here in this race. Zodiac leading, Joe Nightmare second, Eddie Popular third, fourth Cam, fifth Barry Barrows. About what you would think for the top five, but right behind him, not out of this at all. It's Ghost, it's Chosen, it's Nike. Everybody right now is on the lead lap, which is nice to see. Everybody on the same lap. The question is really going to become who can pull this one off, who's got the best strategy. Zodiac is your leader, and he's kind of extending it out right now. These three run solo. The closest battle on track right now is between Barry Barrows and Camonized, and Camonized just can't catch a break. He heard him earlier on the in-car radio chatter, a little bit complaining about the cars around him short pitting, and he's got a nice advantage over Barry here by about a car length, but he's still got to deal with some competition, but might drive him to catch Eddie by some competition here. Drafting's still in play on all these tracks, of course, but these tracks we're racing on don't really benefit you on drafting it, at least not in any long sort of spurts, maybe in a short go. Right now, Nike rounds up the tail end of the field just behind Chosen, who's running a good race. Zodiac, Nightmare, Popular still about evenly distanced from each other. I would say Zodiac has got about a 10 car length lead over Nightmare, and then about a 12 length lead from Nightmare over Eddie. So a little bit more there, and we'll see how much these strategies differ throughout this race as we're entering about the halfway point here.
That was a wild
Chosen into pit road.
That was a wild entry.
It was kind of epic. Into pit road goes Cam. Opex, tell us about this.
All right, well, Cam's coming in. Chosen's pulling out of his box. Chosen the lap down behind Cam. Cam had pressure from Barry, gonna not want to deal with that, trying to get some clean track, but might be hard because the entire field is basically spread out amongst the track. We'll see where Cam, filters out. Who's he gonna end up being behind? He might be behind Ghost here, it looks like.
Yeah, it actually looks like a favorable exit for him. He finds a nice little pocket there. So we are spread out evenly across this track on this pit cycle. Zodiac Chaos in first, Joe Nightmare in second, who's extended his second place, I think, about a little bit over Eddie Pop. When will they come here? Who will make the decision to go first? And at this point, it really doesn't confer any benefit to short pit because usually the idea with short pitting is due to traffic that slows you down. You can get a better aggregate speed over the leader by running solo, but everybody's running solo right now. So now it's about putting the best laps down that you can and then having the cleanest stop. Right now, Zodiac Chaos leading.
I don't think anyone's like really gaining any fuel on draft because they're all just so spread out. I don't know, like how close can you be to somebody to actually like get the benefits of draft?
Yeah, that's true. On this track, there is nobody getting draft right now. I mean, you have to be within at least, I would say, 3 to 5 goose lengths to get draft at the tail end of it. And right now, nobody's even close to getting draft. So there is no fuel saving going. And you could technically run the inside of the track the whole way around, and that might save you a little bit, but we're talking a minuscule amount. We're on the minimum fuel wired for the game type. I would highly doubt that it would save you that much, but maybe it might be enough to be the difference. And so we'll see what the strategies are. We'll see how the lines switch up, but it looks like some cars are pretty comfortable on that top line, especially Joe Nightmare, who's running the top line in 3 and 4, as well as Eddie. Zodiac, interestingly, ran the inside line there. Zodiac, we'll see he goes to the top here. Joe goes to the top. Eddie runs the top. So that's max fuel burn if you're talking from a track standpoint. But you see Zodiac runs the inside in 3 and 4. Joe runs the inside. Well, he's entering pit road. Same with Eddie Popular. They're both in.
They're on the same lap again.
Yep. Take it here.
Yep. Edward a little bit better on the entry. We'll see how Nightmare smooth as he goes in. Pretty well straight. Nike coming in for his stop.
And there's Zodiac.
Zodiac gained all that track position with a great pit stop last cycle.
Oh, everybody. Oh, my goodness. We got a busy pit road.
Everybody is in.
Now, how will this affect the exit for some of these drivers? Where will people cycle out?
Does Zodiac get enough? I think we're just going to maintain the gas that we had going into this pit cycle.
Oh, we got a battle out of pit road.
We got Barry and Ghost next to each other. Did Ghost short pit a little bit?
I think he did.
If you're Cam, Cam's going to be able to catch up to this now with them battling.
Well, this puts Zodiac back to the lead. He maintains that lead off the pit. Nightmare in second, and it actually extended the lead from Nightmare over Eddie. I think Nightmare actually best stop there. Gained a bit on Zodiac, pulled a bit away from Nightmare. Zodiac and Nightmare, or Popular, kind of had a stationary, stagnant stop, and that, didn't lose them any time to any of the cars behind him. But to Joe Nightmare, he gained on Zodiac and gained on Eddie as well. We'll see how they fare coming across the line here. It's Zodiac Chaos about, I would say, 7 or 8 car lengths ahead of Joe. Then it's Eddie, and then we got a battle back here for the 4th position. Ghost, who's up here. Good to see his face. Barry Barrows and Cam. We got a 3-car battle for 4th here. So a hot spot on the track to keep an eye on. We're over halfway through this race already, and this could be the 3rd race, or excuse me, the 3rd race this season. Would be the 4th all-time in HPRL history that we've gone green the whole way. Don't want to jinx it, but right now, it's looking pretty good for the drivers. I mean, this is unprecedented for Halo racing, especially Halo NASCAR racing, to go this long without yellows. The etiquette is there, the racing is there, the bumps are smooth enough to where there's no flips off of it. So it's really all about positioning and the battling going on. So we'll see here, but Barry Barrow sends it up to the inside of Ghost here for lap traffic coming up to the leader here. Zodiac coming up to Chosen. Chosen still on the lead lap. We'll see if Zodiac can get around him, though.
Defending hard.
We'll see what he does here as we still have that battle back there in fourth. But Zodiac, you know, the benefit of him running behind Chosen right now, getting a little bit of fuel save here. Oh, Ghost into the wall in front of Barry. They save it, though. No wreck there. But Cam gains a ton, and now we got a real battle for going on here with
I can't
Chosen.
believe I just touched that fucking. So dumb.
Ghost maintains fourth position over the two cars behind him, Cam and Barry. The question now will be who can get that fourth place. Barry sends it to the inside, trying to get it on Ghost into turns 3 and 4. They go wide. Can Cam capitalize off this battle? He sends it to the inside with his momentum. One on the outside here. They're fuel saving here. So Ghost is leading this pack, but he is not saving fuel. He's punching that hole in the wind. And the cars saving are Barry and Cam. They're benefiting massively off of this. As they exit 1 and 2, Cam trying to get a run down the back straightaway. He will. Can he find a way to get into fourth position here? He's got 2 cars ahead of him. Hanging in there, saving fuel, though. Back up to the front we go. And Zodiac Chaos was able to clear Chosen for the position there, even though Chosen was blue flag, gave the position to Zodiac, but he's keeping pace. Joe is caught up, though, because of it, I think. And now Joe,
to get by Chosen now, too.
well, he might be benefiting from both worlds. He gained time because of that, and now he's getting draft. I think he is close enough to be saving a little fuel. The only cars right now not saving fuel that I see on track are Nike, Ghost, and Eddie, as well as Zodiac. Everybody else is saving fuel based off Barry's running behind Ghost, trying to get to the inside. Cam behind them. And it's a battle. Chosen running that middle line. Joe Nightmare on the outside, trying to find a way to get to him. Chosen goes to the inside to pit to get out of the way. Good pit stop for Chosen. Zodiac's in as well. So Zodiac in from the lead. Cheers from our host, producer. The Goodyear Blimp is sponsored by Brendan today. 4-car battle here for fourth place. Look at this. Nike, Cam, Barry, and Ghost all battling for position here as Zodiac Chaos comes off of pit road. And I think we're going to send it to you, Opix, here. I'd expect that Joe Nightmare and Eddie Popular are going to be coming in here soon for their second to last stop of the night.
Are they going to be coming in on the same lap, though, like they have the last 2 times? That's the question. Meanwhile, this is a goddamn mess. I would expect Cam to come in. Cam does not want to be in that hornet's nest. He's going to get out of there and take his pit stop. Meanwhile, Barry, Ghost, and Nike are going to maintain that battle for fourth. Watching Nightmare and Edward staying out.
How many laps?
Maintaining the same gap.
131 is the checker. 131's checker, Cam. 131 checker.
And we'll have one more stop to go. With all the fuel saving he did, he might be able to short pit a little bit to get to the end, and that's going to help him quite dramatically here. But Edward and Nightmare also hoping for the same thing. Zodiac, being in the lead, was not able to do that.
Yeah, well, that's true, and that's the interesting part of this is, you know, it's obviously going to come down to who.
The pit, hit the pit.
Aaron Barry's pit radio, he's going to Boston. He is in.
Good pit from Barry there to get to the inside. That was good calling out. He got there with very fantastic pits from Barry. I think, honestly, you know, what's going to be interesting here, Opix, is the fact that it's going to come down to who's going to be willing to take as tiny amount of fuel as they can on this this is the second to last stop, but the last stop, who will gamble to take as little as fuel as possible to be able to make it across that checkered flag without running out.
You think Nightmare and Edward could possibly stretch this out? And could this be their last stop? I mean, they're going to have to save so much fuel to pull that off.
No, I think everybody's got one more stop here
Edward's
for sure.
Do that, probably.
Everybody's got one more stop for sure. Eddie's into pit road now. I think the question is really going to become how much fuel do you take? Like I said, on this last stop, do you take how much do you end up taking? If you're Eddie here on the last stop, I don't think I'm taking a risk. I don't want to run out of fuel and finish last. That would be devastating to the lead of the points, especially if Nightmare comes up with the win. As Nightmare is into pit road, take it away, Opix.
Yep, Nightmare's going to come in here a lap later than Edward. Edward has found himself in no man's land again, so he's not going to be saving any fuel. If he was going to somehow make it to the end on this tank of gas, he's not going to be doing it right now. But maybe if he runs some laps, he might be able to pull out and get right behind Nightmare, and that might be huge. Nightmare, he might
Zodiac
be
in,
able to
yeah.
stretch this out. Here,
Zodiac in as
here
well.
comes Edward. Edward is going to be drafting off of Nightmare here. He is definitely close enough. Does he have enough momentum to make a move
And
now?
Zodiac pitted from the lead, and he came out in traffic. He's in a battle for the lead, or a battle now between 3 other cars, not where he wanted to come out at. This might have hurt him. He had a lead, he had a match.
Stopped short of my box. I went to the wrong box.
Oh no.
Edward is short pitting now. He is.
Yeah, he's going to make it to the end. There it is.
He's gonna guard himself
That's
against-
the winning stop right there. Joe also needs to stop one more time. Opix, we saw him pit. He pitted on lap 100 from what I saw. What we know from the data in practice is that 29 laps is the pit window you can run. 131's the checker. He does not have enough to get to the end without fuel save.
Yes, but and he is. Where is he on track? Is he?
Well,
even
Eddie,
fuel saving right now?
here's the crazy thing. Eddie came out behind all these cars. Zodiac came out in the middle of traffic and has had a fight, goes to get this position. So Joe is making up major time. He might have made the pass for the win based off of Zodiac coming in, off of pit road in this traffic. I mean, that was rough for Zodiac to come out here. But he did. But I think he can make it to the end on this field if I'm correct. He can. I think that was his last stop. So I think Eddie took or Zodiac took the minimum amount you need to make it to the end. Eddie took the minimum amount, or I think just a little bit, maybe 1 lap more. And then Joe, he still needs to pit here. But looking at this track, Opix, he's got about a half a track almost lead over Zodiac. Can he get in cleanly? No penalties. Hopefully he has no speeding penalties to serve. Can he get a little splash and go? I think he's going to wait till the end here, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, with the rest of the pack is all together now, is a caution devastating for him at this stage of the race?
I think at this stage in the race, a caution's devastating for any of these drivers, especially Zodiac or Eddie, because under pacing conditions, you're burning fuel so much faster than you green flag because of the RPM, so nobody would be able to make it to the end at this point. If a caution came out, they pitted with no margin on their fuel. They will have to pit under yellow again, so it would be devastating for all these cars. If you are one of these top 3 guys, you're just hoping that it stays green to the end, you have the right strategy. We'll see what happens here, but right now, out of everything I'm seeing, I like Nightmare's chances.
Right, but does Joe? I mean, there's no way he tries to stretch this out. He's not going to be able to fuel save. He's alone on the track. You're not going to stretch out 2 extra
No,
laps
of course, but I think,
stint.
yeah, no, I agree with you, but I think what he's going to do instead
Wow,
is
you grind. You did
what a
50-50
Meanwhile,
draft
grind.
there.
Meanwhile, we got battles all over the place.
Drafting there in 4th. Yeah, back into pit road. Here goes Ghost. I mean, I don't think you're right. Joe is not going to. He's still got to pit one more time. And what I think is going to happen here is we got a 3 wide over here. I think Joe, will probably wait towards the end of the race to splash and go. And that could work out very poorly for him or very well. And we'll see what kind of plays out here. But we're coming up towards the end of this race here. We got drama even on races where we have green flags, no cautions. Oh, almost a wreck there in turn 4. We stay green. Looked like Eddie hit that inside curb and he's in traffic. We haven't talked about that, but Eddie is stuck in traffic back here. Zodiac's clean, but he was in traffic originally. Joe Nightmare is the cleanest out of the top 3 aggregate-wise once everybody pits. And Joe is still leading this one. Second place is going to be Zodiac Chaos, followed by Nike 2000, and then it's Barry Barrows.
Edwards 5th.
Yeah, well, yeah, Edwards 5th, Cam and I is just ahead of him.
Fuck.
You know, it's really going to come down to it here. We got to see what kind of execution Joe has. Zodiac might be able to get a little bit of. Doesn't matter for Zodiac because he's already going to make it to the end. The question is, when does Joe come in and how much can he save? We have 1 car over. We're still green. Still green. 1 and 2. We had a wreck. Green flag still.
Well, and here's the thing for Nightmare. You're coming up to Chosen. Oh, never mind. Chosen's decided to get out of the way into the pits.
Fuck you. You should have stayed out.
No, Joe wanted to fuel save and not pit. No, it was a smart move, Joe. He meant he wanted to save fuel.
I accidentally shut down my vehicle.
You're good. I'm glad you made it to pit road.
I barely, I think if it was like a bit more, I would have lost.
You're the GOAT for that. Ghost.
Sorry about that, Joe. I had to, bro. I had no choice.
It's all good. I was just messing with you.
Ghost
Alright,
is
pick it
right
down
in
now.
front of Zodiac. He's kind of picking Zodiac, giving
Yeah,
him
way to
not a
go,
clean
boy.
screen. But Zodiac is getting fuel save though. I mean, while Joe says that, I mean, if this does go to overtime, I mean, I don't know what the.
Pulling me down yet, so I don't know.
Yeah, fuel save doesn't really matter for Zodiac at this point. He's gonna make it to the end on fuel unless we get a caution. Joe needs to pit still. Needs a little short splash. The only bad thing.
For the biscuits at the moment.
Joe's got to run the entire length of pit road without speeding to get to his box at the end of pit road, and then he's got to splash it enough to get around 2 more times to win this
I'm
race.
risking it for the biscuits at the moment.
You're going to go to the end on this tank? Is that what we're hearing on the in-car radio?
Trying.
You can go to the fucking end and you lied about the fuel, you little shit.
No, I didn't. I sat behind Chosen for a while earlier.
He did fuel save, but I don't know if we'll see. And right now, we're talking about it. Zodiac's saving fuel off of Ghost, but I don't know how much it's going to help him out. We'll see if Joe is going to push him, push all the way. Remember, white flag closes pit road, so at the 1:30, if you pit, it is a penalty if you pit on the white flag. So
last time I did was 29.
Correct.
Okay.
You can't pit coming to the checker.
Yeah. Like I can
can't
pit
win the
coming
race in
to
pit
the
road.
white.
Yeah, you can pit coming to the white, but you can't pit on the white.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Oh
You're
my
good.
god, this is unfortunate. I
What, Barry?
undershot it. I undershot it.
How much did you undershoot it by?
Possibly 1 lap.
Oh, we'll see.
I've
Are you
been
fuel
there.
saving?
Been there.
Are you fuel saving? You are behind somebody, I think. No, never mind.
I don't know. I can't.
Another
What-
splash.
We're doing 135 or 130.
Zodiac to the
131
inside
is
of Ghost,
checker.
trying to make the move.
What about you?
130's the white, 130's white, 131's checker. Joe Nightmare coming to the white flag this time by. Is he gonna pit?
Yeah, is he gonna pit or is he gonna?
He has to
risk
pit
it?
this, or is he gonna
I
run
have
it
a
to the
way.
end and risk it? Did he save enough fuel right behind Joe?
He hit
He's
the
all
wall.
in. He's all
going
in.
in.
He's
Chips
all in.
are
White
in.
flags out. Chips are down. Can Joe
Chips
pull
are
off
down.
an
Cards are
improbable
face
win?
on the table.
Or will Zodiac come up with a huge win?
Oh god.
Oh, it's going to be close. Coming off of 4. Joe Nightmare coming to the line to win the
Is it
race
enough?
at Chevrolet. He
Oh
wins
my
it.
god.
Pulls it
That's
off.
just nonsense.
Joe
He's-
pulls
the
it
game
off.
type
about to
saves
run out
so
of
much fucking
Dude,
fuel.
I'm about to run out of fuel. Dude, there's
Zodiac
not even. I
in
don't even have anything
second.
on my bar. I have nothing on my bar.
Just
Dude.
such
My bar is
Eddie
I don't
completely
have
third.
anything on my bar either.
Eddie finished 3rd.
My bar is
Oh,
completely
Joe just ran out there. Wow.
Bro, he was all in, bro.
Yeah, it's
That's what-
fucking fuel shit, dude. It's like
You save way
I
too much
undershot it by
fuel being
1
in the car,
lap.
that's
5 seconds.
we could have ran to 140 first pit.
Oh, is that what it was, Eddie?
Yeah.
Shit.
Must have
Damn.
made a mistake with that.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, Joe, on
Jesus.
the wow. Good race, everybody.
Dude, I was so worried going into turn 3. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna make it.
Joe pulls it off.
And then
See,